Hello and welcome to Moral Degeneracy. I'm your host, Oreo, and here you got my other co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the guest co-host for this time.
What do you mean guest?
Don't say guest, you're Kevin!
I'm Kevin.
You're
That's
the
me.
you're the co-host, not a guest.
Okay, I'm a co-host, Kevin.
Don't
Alright.
say it with uncertainty.
You are Kevin.
I don't know what's hard to grasp about the situation. You are Kevin.
Okay,
Let's
can
get this
we
right.
take it from the top?
Let's take it from the
You
top.
go,
Alright,
Alright.
hello and okay. Hello and welcome to... Shut the hell up for 5 seconds?
God damn.
Okay. Hello and...
What is going on, bro? Why are you stuttering?
Fuck it. Hello and welcome to Moral Degeneracy. I'm your host, Oreo, and here are my other co-hosts. Kevin.
I'm your co-host, Kevin. That's me.
That's right, Kevin.
I'm the other co-host, Cody, aka Doodled Wizard.
You didn't plug your Twitch this time.
Oh no, don't worry, I'll plug it in eventually. It'll just be at a random point.
Okay, we'll be waiting.
Well, I'm Neo. There you go.
Alright.
Okay, I guess.
Neo's a
Wait,
good one.
do we plug stuff? I heard. someone
No,
talk
it's
about
just the first
Oh,
time we did this, Cody, instead of saying his name, really, he just kind of said, find me at twitch.tv/doodledwizard. Fuck, I did it
Just no-
for him!
Just no introduction.
I mean, yeah.
Pretty much. But that's what he did the first time, but, we got it down this time. Right,
Yeah,
Kevin?
we did it. Yes, we did it first try.
Okay, good.
There were no
Alright.
tears shed in the making of this introduction.
Well, maybe if you would just accept that you're Kevin.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So, what do you guys stream?
I guess we'll go from left to right again. I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I think, and I play just whatever. I just like to play video games. That's basically it.
I didn't say what do you stream and when do you stream. I said why the fuck do you stream?
Oh, why? I think you said what? Okay. Well, why is because
You're off your game,
I was a
Kevin.
professional. Yeah, I'm off my game. I was a professional entertainer for 8 years. Goofy as that sounds. That was my career for most of my life at this point, and it was fun. Like, the actual entertaining people stuff was fun. Just all the rest of the bullshit that comes with it sucked horribly all the time. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna try and do it on my own because, I think it'd be fun to have that platform for myself and not have to deal with other people in the meantime.
That's right, people can find you at Neighborhood Watch, right?
I will literally kill you right now.
What? It's a great movie. Please,
It's a
everyone,
ter-
I will link it in the description. Please go watch Neighborhood Watch. Wonderful movie. Stars this man right there.
They don't pay me. They just stop paying me. Don't shout them out.
Yeah. I like how you keep pointing towards him, but you're actually not pointing towards him, you're pointing
the
towards your wall.
opposite direction.
Wait, that's your wall, dude.
Well, you know what? It looks like I'm pointing towards him, and that's good enough for me.
No, you're
Okay,
not,
I don't need to take the
it's
shit from you.
direct-
Neo, why do you stream?
We'll let him go first. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, you go first. We're going left to right.
I stream because I have nothing else.
Damn.
That's
Not-
it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, just to clarify, not like nothing else going on. You mean nothing in your life?
Nothing else in my life.
All he's got is Sicilian pretzels to keep him going.
I ran out.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Now you really
Oh, no.
have nothing.
I'm gonna keep 911 like typed into my phone just in case he stops talking at some point.
You know
Don't
what?
worry. I've got streaming going. Don't worry.
No. Hold on. I'll make sure I've got you ready. Okay? I've got you. I've
Okay.
got you ready.
Now swat his ass. Swat him.
No.
All right. Let me see. 911 on my calculator. Did they answer?
Bro,
They
I
did
can't wait
not.
I can't wait for them to add stories to calculator.
Allow calculator to make and manage phone calls?
Dude, no, stories would
Wow.
ruin my life. It would just be me doing like, what's 4 plus 8? Shit, let me check.
I gotta be
Every
sure.
week- Every week it changes to just your dumbest calculator.
Oh, boy.
Here's this
Okay.
week's
It sends
calculator
it
story.
It sends it to all of your contacts.
I just type in like 4 plus 4, and then a notification pops up and says, all of your closest friends now hate you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah.
No, your calculator just actually goes and calls each of them individually because you gave it permission to make and manage phone calls.
It's an automated voice messaging system.
Your friend has uploaded one new story to the calculator.
It's just like you can hear me crying through the background while typing in like 5 plus 6. Like,
Well, I
why did
need
I
to
take
make
stats? I have to make sure it's right.
It records your face, like typing it in. It records the sound of you hitting each button. It records everything around you.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I think it's Neo's turn, right?
Yeah.
Was it why do I stream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why do you stream, Doug?
Yeah, bro, you guys had like so like not simple answers, but I mean like okay, like I was always like gaming, bro, and I feel like I feel like it's just easy for me because I like it's weird, but I like when people watch me play. I feel like it makes me
You like
better.
making people know that you're better than them.
Yeah.
No, well, because I'm not that good though. That's the thing. So I don't know how that works.
Well,
But-
see, most of us just switch from claiming that we're gods to also saying that everyone else is better than us, and that's why we hate them.
I can claim I'm a god all the time, but I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. See? That's the point.
But yeah, and then I mean, it's just cool, like the social aspect, getting to talk to people. So also money.
Also,
We-
that fucking cash, bro.
I don't think we make too much of that at the moment, but
Oh, but hey, Twitch is HateNioh. Okay, guys, I'm almost at affiliate. I'm at 2.7 averaging viewers. I fucking need 0.3 more, please.
alright, so if any of you two go to his stream, I will personally disown you.
Okay.
Just making sure. You're not allowed to be his third viewer.
Everyone, go
I'm
spam
gonna-
slurs in his chat.
Nah,
Get him
bro.
banned.
No, do not do that. Do not do that.
I need
You
an
can
answer
cut that
for
out.
why
That's
not.
fine.
I need an answer for why I should not go to his stream.
Because you're trying to
Funny
deny him
shark go
satisfaction. Yeah, funny
You're
shark go
not
ah.
Funny Shark.
No, I'm not, but Funny Shark do go ah.
I mean, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Also, since Neo took the opportunity to plug his Twitch, I'm doing mine too. Twitch TV dot Sensa. That's SEHNSA. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just waiting for
Well, I
Cody to
didn't
go
know.
silent the entire fucking stream, and then right as I'm saying get fucked, he's gonna go Doodle Blizzard!
It's just
waiting
gonna
for
be a
it.
surprise. It's gonna be a
I
surprise.
didn't know Kevin had a Twitch account.
Oh, yeah, no, Kevin, when did I, I forgot, I thought you were doing YouTube, not streaming. What's up with that?
Kevin doesn't have
No, you see, I used my Chromebook hotspot. That's the bit, right?
I used my
I-
Chromebook hotspot.
Yeah, I used my Chromebook hotspot to stream at 420p and 10 frames per second.
I don't think you get 420 off of that.
You'd be shocked.
You might be able to
Dude,
get a 360.
Dude, it was so funny. I was in this Discord. It was like for tech support. And I was like, hey, I keep opening Battlefront 2, and then my stream just dies. Like it can't. Streamlabs just blows up. And then we were there for like 2 hours, and he was like, okay, well, what's your bitrate running at? I was like, it's about 2,000. He was like, what's your upload speed? And I said 2. He was like, how are you uploading anything?
Exactly.
That's all of it. And then I showed him a clip, and I was like, well, I usually stream at like 680. And he was like, how? What are you doing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Bitrate was one of the hardest things I had to learn for streaming. I still can't even tell you exactly how it works. All I know is that
Just set it to 2,000 and you're fine.
Just get your you have to,
mine
you
is
have
set
to
to
have
6,000.
you have to have your upload speed for your internet. So if your
I-
upload speed like 6, you got to put your bitrate at 3,000. If it's at
Yeah.
2, you got to put it at 1. It's pretty simple.
You know, I know how to do it. I don't know exactly what it does. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, bitrate is like, you know what? I opened my mouth and then I realized I don't actually know either. So,
Congratulations.
I think it's how like I think it's like how fast like shit gets received onto the stream. So, like,
Yeah.
So like that's why people can stream at like 1080 or 720.
I stream at
680, whatever
1080
the fuck.
because I'm that fucking cool.
So, yeah.
I'm just praying that my internet provider installs fiber optics at some point in the next year.
I thought you didn't have internet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna actually personally install fiber optics in my Chromebook.
Fiber optics, school Chromebook, here I come!
Let's go! I'm gonna upload Google Docs so fast!
Can't wait!
Dude,
Gonna
all my
send
all my
emails to my teachers.
all my Power School discussion posts are gonna be in like 8K.
Dude, no one will rival you. You'll be perfect
No.
for the job.
It's gonna be very, very smooth sailing. What was the next topic we had?
I mean, I hadn't said mine yet, but you know.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, we're gonna
Man.
skip you actually.
That's fine.
Last time we.
No, why do you
skipped
stream?
Kevin's,
Why do you
this
stream?
time we'll-
No, no, we skipped Kevin last time. It's fair if we skip me this time.
No, I wanted to hear it.
Now I want to know.
Yeah, I want to hear the.
And
the,
now
the
you've been
American Idol
bamboozled because
backstory.
now I get to go into my 5-hour backstory of why.
So anyway,
I
what's your
stream.
guys' loot? What?
Band. So, I really just, I mostly live my life in the present. I don't like thinking about the past. I don't like thinking about the future. But when I do, it's I don't want to be stuck at a job
Yeah.
that I'm going to be sitting there just working at. I'm not going to be happy with it. Even if I studied for it, it's never appealed to me, even in the slightest little bit. And so streaming is something I do enjoy doing, and if I could do that as a job, that'd be wonderful. But what really gets me going for streaming is people like the Misfits. A group like them. If I could have a group like that, we're just content creators fucking around, best friends, I would be set. That is all I could ask for in life. As a group of friends to do shit like that with the Misfits, a few other people. I don't know any other groups on YouTube. I'm not that versed in it. So,
Breakfast Club before the whole Call Me Carson shit.
it was the Lunch Club, but
Oh, it was Lunch Club? Damn. Really messed that one up.
yeah, you
Big
did.
Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club was an 80s movie.
Dude, yeah. They all stream now. You didn't know that?
We'll be the dinner club.
We'll be the Dinner Club. Hell yeah. I love the
Yeah,
Dinner Club.
I'm right there with you, though, man. I will also like to say that the beginning of that did sound like you were trying to induct me into like an MLM scheme, you know?
What's what's that?
It's what they call pyramid schemes now. It's the multi-level marketing. So
Oh.
you're like I don't like the past. I don't like the future. I live in the present.
And if
And
you
you
want to
can't
live in the present,
sell
I can
vaginas
teach you
and
how.
candles.
First, you need to take these candles that smell like my wife's pussy, okay?
You take them. You need to huff these bad boys.
Sell
They'll
them to
send you
people.
space.
Sell them to people, but don't tell them that if they explode when they get down to a certain level, okay?
I can't believe. Okay, I was gonna say I can't believe that the Gwyneth Paltrow pussy candles did that, but I can because that happened in my house with just a regular candle. It was a
God,
mortifying experience.
God, can you imagine your fucking pussy candle just blows up and now your entire ass house just only smells like that? That's gotta be horrid.
Dude, it's candle. I'm scared of candles now because of that experience. It was genuinely terrifying. Because someone had they lit a candle, and then they put the jar for another candle on top of the lit candle.
Oh.
And then like I like walked by and I was like, what smells like burning? And I see the fucking candle on the bottom just starting to like catch the glass on fire because it was coated with some like waxy shit. And then I went and I grabbed some water because I didn't know what to do, and I poured it in the candle on the bottom, and then it started popping, and then the little candle fixture in the middle shot out and hit the roof. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh
The candle
lord.
fought back.
The candle was tired of your shit.
I was tired of my bullshit.
Well, wanna know what's great? Making pot stickers, and then you pour the water in, and then all of a sudden the entire kitchen is just chaos because it starts exploding at you, and the fire alarm starts going off, and then you're like, oh god, and then oil starts splashing all over you. You're like, oh no!
I mean,
flashbacks.
I mean, I've set my friend's house on fire before, doing something very similar.
What the fuck did you do?
Well, long story short, we were making Pringles.
Wait, you were making Pringles?
We were
Wait a
making
minute.
Pringles.
Wait a
So,
minute.
we were at the so we were doing the STEM Expo because we were promised we wouldn't have to take our final in culinary chem if we got a good score. And so we decided we're gonna make this stupid idea I had called the Pringle Machine 3000.
Oh.
So basically, it was like a vending machine for Pringles, but you could mix and match any flavor dustings across any of your chips. And I was thinking, man, I am the most genius guy on the planet for thinking of this, right?
I would actually like shop at that vending machine though.
Oh, of course, I would too, but it's just there's so much easier ways to do it now. Like, making that is just a waste of time. But we came up with a prototype. It was completely made out of cardboard. Horrible thing. Horrible. But the problem was we had to come up with a recipe for fucking Pringles. And we thought, okay, fuck it, we'll just make some regular-ass chips. And so we're at his house. He gets a pan. We put oil in it. And we start putting the potatoes in that we made, right? But we made it out of instant potatoes. We were making instant mashed potatoes potato chips, right?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why?
Are you stupid?
He didn't have any regular chips, so we just molded some thick ass chips out of instant mashed potatoes.
Why?
Dude, what the
So we
Why did you think that would work?
No, the worst part is we didn't know cooking on high with oil was a bad thing.
Oh,
So we go ahead and we just throw these bad boys in this bursting hot pan, right? And so they start cooking and we're like, man, it's getting pretty smoky in here. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And then the fire alarm starts going off, the pan starts popping, oil starts spilling out of it, and it catches fire. And so Dylan and I, we run out of the house and we're like, what the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? And we see it's gotten even bigger and we're like, we gotta do something. So we run in and he's like, the fire extinguisher's not here! Because his family didn't have a fire extinguisher in their house. And I was like, okay.
Did he not own baking soda?
Fuck if I know. I didn't know that was the thing that could work. I didn't know baking soda worked.
Wait,
Uh,
but it'll work?
It's like a derivative of like carbon shit. It just snuffs out any. Oh my god.
Okay,
Anyway,
not the point.
Continue.
So I'm like, okay, do you have a giant fucking lid for this thing? And he was like, no, we don't have a lid for that pan. And so he's scrambling around looking for a fire extinguisher. And I'm sitting here like, I'm gonna have to do it. There's literally no other way to stop this. So I get a giant bowl of water. I
All right, dude.
I
At
dump
that point, you deserve to burn alive.
I dump it onto this oil fire, and then fire just encases the room. I am genuinely, to God, surrounded in inferno. I was in a mixture of being like, ooh, pretty, and fuck. So, so we were just, I was terrified, and then everything just stopped. The water worked. Everything stopped. His ceiling burnt to hell. Kitchen counter burnt to hell. Everything burnt to hell. And he's like, what did you do? And I was like, I did the only sane thing I could. Poured water on an oil fire. So,
Naturally.
his parents weren't home, by the way. So we spent the next, like, hour trying to use mops to mop the ceiling, so hopefully they wouldn't find out.
Right.
Obviously that didn't work. They got home and they weren't pissed at all. They were just like, okay, well, you guys are gonna repaint our kitchen. And we were like, okay, cool. And then I moved. And he repainted their kitchen. And that's the end of that.
the
That's
greatest
one
scam
step
of all
away from
time.
being your Two-Face origin story.
Genuinely could have been. I was completely surrounded in fire. It was horrifying.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a fun time. That's
Yeah.
like my worst kitchen thing is blowing up Jenna's sink that one time. It's not worth telling. It's just, don't fucking put potato peels into a garbage disposal. That's basically it.
Oh yeah, I learned that one the hard way too.
Yeah.
So, one time I was camping. It was like Boy Scout camps or whatever. We went to start the fire, and I guess the ground had been doused in alcohol or something because it exploded.
Wait, the ground?
The ground was just doused in alcohol, you know.
I don't know how that happened, but
No.
Some boys.
and like the entire like surrounding area was lit on fire.
Some Boy Scout counselor had enough of your shit.
He wanted revenge.
This'll get those little shits.
I don't know what happened, but it like my only guess is alcohol was there, but other than that, I have no other explanation. But the fire exploded.
Oh wait, you don't know about the rare natural phenomenon of spontaneous floor combustion?
Oh, yeah. I've heard about that.
On the bright side, though, we got a 3, which was the minimum passing for our test, by the way. So we didn't have to take our final that year. It was pretty
Oh, okay.
good.
Yeah, I remember I had that same teacher, and he was talking about it, but I hated his guts and refused to do anything that he suggested. So,
This wasn't a good teacher. He just kind of said, "Here's your work. You can figure it out, and if you have
Yeah,
questions,
really.
you can ask me, and then I'll give you an hour-long explanation as to why you're fucking dumb."
For my class, it was like, here's your work. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I will do magic tricks though. You guys want
Yep.
to see some fucking card tricks?
You want to
I'm
see
like,
a pumpkin explode?
How do I do chemistry? I don't know, but is this your card?
That was in a nutshell.
Yeah.
God, that was just.
Oh,
There's
yeah, but that's
so
probably
many
a good
funny
idea.
things that have happened.
Probably gonna have to bleep out the name and then you saying the name of the school that person works at.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. I'll
Just
figure out how to
dox his
bleep
ass.
things out. Mr. His address is 141312.
Alright, so now that the interesting part of the podcast is done, it's time to go.
I'm holding you all accountable. See you in court.
All right.
And now this is the
well,
doxing
I guess
segment.
now would be the best time. Twitch.tv/doodlewizard.
Well,
You
that was
gotta
perfectly
follow
timed.
that up with your address, with your real life address.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just type that out.
It's twitch.tv/doodlewizard, and my home address is
My home
Come say
address
hi.
is this, and this is my phone number, and this is all of my contacts. Make sure
The 3 digits on the back of a security card is 372.
make sure to follow.
make sure to follow for more gift card giveaways. And just give your entire life savings away in a credit card.
Wait, but I was promised a gift card. This is a credit card. I'm sorry? Give
Yeah,
me
you can use it.
the gift card for $5 to the gas station.
No, you have to use the
No,
credit card to buy
not
the gift
card.
card and then give the card back.
Who wants it? Those videos are so cursed.
Jesus.
Do you have any interesting stories of burning things, Neo?
I mean, probably like my mom's van.
Oh, that would be a good thing to talk about.
Just so
Nobody's
nonchalant.
probably-
Yeah, I killed my mom in her car by setting it on fire.
Killer, but I mean, what happened? I think I took it out. It was like grade year, and I was with a couple of friends. And we were at my house just chilling, and so I was like, dude, because they were talking about driving their parents' cars and stuff, and I've never driven a car before, and I wanted to fit in with them, and I was like, oh, I can drive too, but I couldn't. Anyways, she had a van. It was super old though. She has a new car. It was just one of the cars like that are out front that we don't really use anymore, but it still runs and stuff. So I was like, oh, I can drive too. So I got the keys, and I mean, I kind of knew what to do, like how to start the car and how to move it and stuff, but I didn't really know anything else. So we drove, and I actually made it to the park, which was down the street. We parked down the street. I parked there by the park, and then one of my friends he had weed with him, and so what happened was we started smoking the blunt that he had lit up, and my mom called me, and I got so fucking freaked out. I had the blunt in my hand, bro, and the phone started ringing. It's like, holy, like, okay, I picked it up. It's like, fuck, is my mom. I got so terrified, like I just like my whole body stopped, and the blunt fell. It was still lit, and like, I don't know why, but like the carpet on the bottom, like where the driver passenger seat or passenger side is, the carpet on the bottom where the pedals are, it was just super flammable for some reason, and it just lit on fire. And I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like, now I'm really in trouble. Like, I just fucking drove her car, first of all, and like, it's on fire. Now it's on fire. So like everything I thought could possibly go wrong is going wrong. And I mean, it got pretty big to the point where it got to the back seat, like the fire, and we all got out. But it got super fucking big, and then like the whole the ambulance had to come and do all that shit. I mean, but it was an accident, so we didn't get like too much in trouble, but we did have to like pay for some fines and stuff.
Yeah. Also, that sounds pretty damn fun. Must have been a fun trip.
Fun. It was not fun at all. I hated every second of it.
Hey son, where's my car? Hey son,
But,
where's
like,
my car on fire?
Well, like, dude, I don't know, like, you guys are just stupid when you lit stuff on fire. I don't know if I was stupid or not. I don't
You
know.
dropped a blunt onto carpet.
I stole my mom's car and then dropped a blunt, but you guys are fucking dumb.
I don't know, dude. It's because like I was terrified. Like, you guys have done the same shit.
I mean,
yeah, we all have
probably
dipshit fire stories.
I mean, in fairness though, I wouldn't have done the dumb thing I did had they had a fire extinguisher or a lid for this pan. Like,
I feel like you guys have more than that. That's like my only one though. Like,
Yeah, my caveman.
I mean, I have a lot of fun
fire.
stories, but none that involve
Yeah, I don't
fire.
think I have any more fire. Oh wait, I almost burned down my friend's house at Thanksgiving.
See, there you go.
There we go. Let's hear it.
Oh shit. Okay, this was sophomore year of high school, so that's like 2.5 years ago at this point, something like that. And I was invited to, like, I think it was like the first like Friendsgiving I had been invited to. And so that's actually when I blew up Jenna's sink. Is that I was making mashed potatoes for that Friendsgiving.
Good.
And then I don't know, my friend's parents had set us all up in like the garage, and like with tables and shit, and there were candles on the tables. And as the day started to wind down a little bit more, someone was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if we stuck a napkin in that candle?" And, like,
Both of yours involve candles.
There was like obviously a bunch of other flammable shit on the table, and I was stupid as shit. I was with my my then girlfriend was also there, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna impress this girl by lighting a fire, ooga booga caveman brain. And then, so I rolled up a paper towel, and then I stuck it in the fire. And I was like, yeah, I can just blow it out when it gets close to my hand. But then it just instantly the entire thing went. I just dropped it right away, and I had to grab a cup of water and dump it in the candle. Luckily, this candle did not explode. It just, like, the wax got all solid and nasty, and then I was just like, I looked around and I was like, hey, no one mention this to anybody, please.
And then you did mention it.
And then I did, yeah, well, I didn't go up to the person's mom and be like, hey, I'm gonna burn your house down.
But then you did mention it.
Yeah, no, they all, in fact, watch this podcast. That's insanely popular.
Oh, shit.
So, now they know.
Your mom watches the podcast?
Everyone watches this. This is the only podcast.
We
my
get
God.
about 7 billion listens weekly.
Dude, you didn't prepare me for this. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
helped dox Cody.
What?
Oh, I know. I can see your last name, Cody. You want me to say your last name?
No. Please, dude.
It's Mikael.
Mika. Rage.
Wait,
Cody
wait,
Mikael.
people can
Alright,
actually find
now
you with
just-
your last name?
Now just give me a second.
Oh, yeah.
All these apps.
Oh
There's
yeah.
like so many people like with the same like first and last name.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
Oh, mine's the
is.
first one that comes up on Google if you look it up.
I would still not. I would still prefer to not have my name out there.
It's like having security. You know, no. Let me just give you the same analogy I used yesterday on a script for a video I was writing. Right? A lasagna with 2 layers of noodles is good, but wouldn't 3 be better? That him not saying his last name offers 3 layers of noodles, and if he just
Wait,
decided to
is-
become a full-on, I'm not gonna say anything, you don't even know my first name, and add 15 fucking layers of noodles to the fucking lasagna, then it wouldn't be great. But you know, he's not doing that.
Wait, is first name allowed? Because if not, sorry.
Oh, no,
Oh,
my
you know,
first
it's...
name's Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
cool.
already out there.
Yeah, Kevin.
Ah, shit. No. Dude, here, I'll give the free, since we've almost or accidentally doxed people this podcast, I'll just give my name. It's Jacob Gunther. First result on Google. It's the biggest bragging point I have, and I'll never let it die. Have fun with that.
Well, I was gonna link Neighborhood Watch anyways, so they were gonna find you no matter what.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah, you were an
can't-
actor. It doesn't matter. You're gonna
Yeah,
be
I can't-
found.
I can't wait for someone to... Dude, someone from my sophomore history class, who I didn't know had my phone number, called me the other day, and it was the worst experience I had ever had. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I get a phone call from a number I don't recognize, and I'm dumb as shit. I just pick up my phone every time, because I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's like something I applied for or whatever. So I pick up the phone, and they're like screaming at me. And they pronounced my name wrong, too. And the only reason I found out who it was is because they pronounced my name so wrong, because they're like, oh my god, Jacob Gunther? Is that you? And I was like, who the fuck is this? And how did you get this number? And I spent the next 2 days trying to find out who it was, and I contacted, like, everyone that I knew from like, the last year I was at high school. I figured out who it was just because they pronounced the name wrong.
Yeah, didn't you ask us about that too?
Yeah, I sent it in the Discord. I was like, hey, did one of you guys, like, fucking call me and
Oh yeah, no, I
scream for
gave that
30
number to my
seconds?
sister. Yeah,
Yeah, fuck you for that, by the way.
I didn't actually.
No,
Would've
I
been
mean,
good
like,
if I
just saying it, because I was like,
No.
what? Why?
Because it was funny.
It was not funny. It was the opposite of funny.
See, you're
Not funny
always
anymore.
supposed to pick up unknown numbers or wrong numbers because then you just fuck with them. Like some of my favorite comedians, James Veach and Jay Larson, they've done some amazing stories with wrong emails
Oh.
or wrong numbers.
Is that like the TED Talk guy?
yeah.
James Veach has done a few TED Talks on it.
Okay, yeah. I remember that one where he's like, oh, you're Nigerian? Do you accept Venmo?
I love his one where he was messing with people. It was like, I want to pool in the backyard, and I'm not quite happy with the dimensions you gave. And she was like, any more, and we're gonna have to get into the house. I have a solution for that. And then he just got rid of the entire house and extended the pool.
More pool, no house.
But then you'll have no place to live. I'll just live with the neighbors.
Do you think Michael Phelps has a house like that, where he just went all pool, no house?
All pool, no house. That sounds like a great name, too.
So that's gonna be my next band name.
All pool, no house.
Yeah.
My band name, because I have a band. No, we don't. We were called Wet Skillet 2. That's our band name.
That's hot, dude.
When I got to my new school, I made a new group of friends, and we just kind of started fucking around, and we were like, all right, we're starting a band, but we're all gonna play the shittiest instruments known to man. Someone had bongos. Someone had a fucking one of those gosh, I think they're called ocarinas, the things that had it looks like a harmonica, but it gets bigger and bigger.
Hey.
Yeah, someone was gonna play an ocarina, and then everybody had these weird ass instruments, and then there was just me, and I was gonna totally just play bass. And this is all imaginary. I don't know how to play any instrument, but That was just our joke, and we were like, all right, so who's the singer? And I walked up to my PE teacher, and I was like, hey, you want to be the singer of our band, Wet Skillet, too? And he was just like, hell yeah, I do, brother! And then we just slapped hands, and it was the perfect experience. I've never met anyone that's just so laid back as him. He was... anytime
you haven't been happy since.
For any time we would walk around and pee, we'd just walk around the basketball court, and anytime we passed him, we'd always go, yeah, mister. I'm not gonna say his name, obviously, but we'd just clap, and we'd go, yeah, and he'd always clap back, going, hell yeah. Love that guy.
Nice.
So much.
That reminds me, did you guys ever do this thing where, like, when you were younger and you had your OG friend group, whatever, did you guys like give yourself like a group name? Not like a band or anything, just like a collective, like, oh, this group of people is called so and so. Did anyone ever do that?
No.
No?
Hellas was not the school to do that.
I had a whole ass group in high school. There was like a bunch of groups. There was like, they called themselves the Savs, like savages. Savs. They were like the fuckboy type looking beings.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, parties like every weekend and shit in high school. So my group just, I think one of them just started calling themselves like Mellow, and then it was like MELO, and then we all just kind of became Mellow. And on IG we all changed our names. It was really cringy, but I don't know. That's the only group I had.
That's not nearly as bad as the one that I had. Of course, it's in like the 5th grade or something, so automatically it's like hard to think about. But I had this friend group, and the worst part is that I'm the one that proposed this idea. I was like, I don't know, I guess I was like into Assassin's Creed or something, and I was also into PewDiePie, so I was like, dude, like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and like Brofist, how about Brotherhood of the Bros? And ugh.
Oh god. Dude.
For some reason, they
No.
all agreed. They
Brotherhood of the
I
Bros.
feel way better about my group.
Yo,
change the podcast name.
Yo, swear us into the Brotherhood of Bros right now. Swear us in.
You're all inducted into the Brotherhood of the Bros. Here, I'll do the little like sword thing.
Hell yeah.
Good job. It was real bad. The worst part is that like it stuck for some ungodly reason.
It's good though.
The closest we ever got to that back at my elementary school, it was kindergarten through 8th grade. I spent 9 years of my life there. I think Cody did too. I don't know if you were there the whole time, but I sure as hell was. And the closest we ever got, or at least my kind of class that I spent 9 years with, we would take our 3 favorite animals, imaginary or real, and combine them into one, and then those were our nicknames. That's why Nandika still sticks with me today. That's the name of my Xbox profile. I still haven't changed it. Some people
Wait,
still
what is
recall it? It's Nandika.
Nandika? What?
Nandaka. Narwhal, Panda, Baka.
What the? Wait. What is a baka?
Remember ASF Jerome?
Oh my God! Yes. It was
There you go.
Chewbacca. It was a Chewbacca.
Well, he just referred to himself as Baka.
Yeah. Okay.
Baka. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so it's 3 animals, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Each of us now have to do this by the end of the podcast. I hope you know that this is like you've started something.
Hey, funny shirt, go
Funny circle. Okay, you guys talk about something. I need to think about my new favorite animals now. This is gonna take up the entirety of like my.
What are you supposed to do again?
It's just your 3 favorite animals, if fictional or non-fictional, and combine them into one name.
Exactly. Take 3 animals, fictional or real, combine them into one name, and that's how we did it. It was it's for some reason it still sticks with me. I can't get rid of that name. It's on my Xbox. It's on my Windows account. Actually, I think that's what I'm named as. I can't leave it behind for some ungodly reason. So yeah, I think it's always gonna have a part in my life for some reason. Well, other than that,
What about a grifted turtle?
a what?
No, wait. Okay, hold on. Griftapustle.
Better.
That is quite the name.
It's a griffin, an octopus, and a turtle. A griftapustle.
Hold on, a griffin, an octopus, and a what?
And a turtle.
Griftapustle works, I guess. Alright, well, we've got... Why don't you go ahead and put that in chat so I can remember that for later. Spell it how you want.
I'm absolutely gonna change my Discord nickname.
Griftapustle. Hell yeah. Griftapustle. You know what? I'm gonna go change my nickname in the Bongwater Kingdom right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Griftapustle. That's a great name.
Hell yeah. I'm so proud of myself.
Hell yeah.
I'll do it later. I can't type and talk. I'm too dumb.
Griftapustle. That's horrible. That's horrible.
What do you... Wait, what was yours?
Nandika.
Nandika.
Here, I'll put it in chat.
Yeah. Narwhal. Dude, I remember when narwhals were like the shit.
Dude, they're still my favorite. I actually have a plush of one.
He gon' get it.
He's gone. The podcast is ours.
Yeah! No! Mutiny! Ban him!
Long live the podcast.
Got
Shit,
a small little plush narwhal here.
Oh my god, it's the same design as like the song too.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I don't remember how I got it. I think I actually stole it from a friend.
You know what makes me like unreasonably sad now to think about it is that there's a whole generation of people who just won't know about like the narwhal song or like the badger thing.
That makes me feel happy. I think that's a good thing.
What's also really sad is that there are people that only now are finding out about Harambe.
I remember
Oh
that.
yeah, I saw the Today I Learned bot or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But today I learned Harambe. There was this like gorilla, and then he got shot.
And then
the next
people
5
got
years
their
were just
dicks
bad.
out.
Yeah, people got their dicks out. Do you remember when that whole thing was happening? That was around when YouTube 360 was like kind of that's like I'd say that was its peak where you could like look around the video. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually coming back soon, but yeah.
Yeah, there was this one where it was like I couldn't begin to describe it. It's just there was Harambe, and you were on this like riverboat, and you're just going down the river in the jungle, and Harambe is like ASMR talking to you in the background. You get to this waterfall, and then Harambe is like floating there looking at you, and it just fades to white or whatever.
I feel like this wasn't a YouTube video. I feel like this was a fever dream.
No, it was a YouTube video. I showed it to other people.
Are you sure you just didn't show them a blank screen and they looked at you in terror?
It's just one of those nights where I had like 8 cups of Nyquill, and I'm like, guys, this shit's insane. You gotta look at this.
You're just showing them a blank picture.
Man,
That could have been it, honestly.
NyQuil.
For the next couple weeks, it was just a hallucination made up by NyQuil.
Fucking NyQuil's the thing that's gonna get us going.
Yeah, dude. NyQuil's the party cough medicine.
Yo, can we get sponsored by NyQuil real quick?
Yeah, hell yeah. Can we get sponsored? If NyQuil sponsors this episode, I will make sure to come back
Doubtful.
next week and drink 7 cups of NyQuil on camera.
You heard it, NyQuil. Sponsor us.
You heard it, NyQuil.
Sponsor us. 7 cups down.
I've literally had a cough for 4 years anyway, so help me suppress that shit, NyQuil. Good for business, you know.
Holy shit.
Local brown kid overdoses on NyQuil.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is still an anime-themed podcast. Why don't we talk a little bit about some anime for once? I'm glad we had our nice tangents about fire and NyQuil.
Dude, wait. Okay, before we talk about anime, that being said, fireball shots, but it's NyQuil instead of vodka. New $1 million idea. All right, that's it. Anime time.
I feel like it's definitely more flammable for some reason.
It's just they like take the match or whatever, and it just boom, just immediately like evaporates. I think it's sold really well, actually.
This episode of the podcast has a very weird fixation on fire, I feel like.
We're all pyromaniacs.
We keep getting back to it.
What anime questions did we have for this? Worst anime? Is that the one we're doing?
What's the worst anime you've ever seen? And you can't say SAO. That's an easy cop out.
True.
Excuse me a second.
Okay, sure.
He's got to go search for an anime real quick.
Okay, So I'll let the viewers know that originally I was gonna say this anime that I had watched on YouTube when I was like 11, that is similar to the plot of Monster Musume. Is that how you say it?
Monster Musume.
Yeah, primary difference being that it was like basically softcore porn, and like the guy had to fuck the monsters to stop them from like ending the world or whatever. But I couldn't, for the life of me, find out what this was called, so I'm just gonna have to default back to Fairy Tail.
we do understand Fairy Tail. Of course, I've already given my thoughts on Fairy Tail. I feel like, well, as a first anime, or at least when you're younger, I think Fairy Tail is a great anime. But
yeah,
revisiting it, I tried. Oh, I cannot go through that first episode. It is just not good.
I tried rewatching it recently, and I was like, I don't even know where I got, like 15 episodes in, because I was just looking at memes the entire time, and I was like, I remember getting really tired of all of its bullshit pretty late in when I first watched it, so I was like, maybe this time I'll approach it as more of like a comedy-oriented thing, and even then, like, it's not funny, it's just, there's so many like gratuitous titty shots that are just like, I'm just trying to watch a show, man, I'm not... Like, I don't want to have to be holding my remote in case someone walks in and I have to be like, no, back.
I mean, if you're watching anime, chances are you've already got to do that.
Yeah. And then it's like, the whole friendship shtick is just like...
Friendship will make me 20 times stronger than you.
Yeah. Oh, also, they just reused, like, it felt like they were using stock footage after the... I know it wasn't stock footage, but they would take, like, the whole, like, fire dragon flame breath, and then it's just the background turns red so they don't have to animate it, and then it's just the same stance every single time, and I was like, are you even trying anymore?
Yeah.
So that's mine Fairy Tail. There you go.
I can't say SAO, then I have no idea. I've actually been pretty blessed with the anime I've watched, but I would have to say that out of the ones I have watched, it's probably Fairy Tail.
Yeah. This is just the shitting on Fairy Tail podcast now.
I mean, like I said, the day Christian can't make it to a, do you want me to say your name?
I don't really care.
Alright, the day Christian doesn't show up for a podcast episode, I'm gonna turn it into just a roast of SAO for the entirety of the episode.
I mean, I'm kind of with Christian there. Like, what can you say that hasn't been said already,
Well, I'll find something.
That's the only reason I said no choosing SAO is because it's overly shat on. Like, there's so many things on the internet of just people shitting on SAO. Like, if you like it, you don't like it, I don't really care. To me, SAO is like reality TV. It's trash, it's shit, you hate it, but you love it. That's how it is to me.
I mean, honestly, like, it's just... Okay, this is the only thing I'll say about SAO, is that the first episode was, like, really cool and really interesting,
yes,
which made everything else so sad.
The first episode is top-tier anime, I have to say. The first episode of SAO is top-tier anime. After that, not so much.
Like, listen, man, I'm stupid as shit. We all know this. That being said, my attention span is very short. So for me to get super engaged in something is, like, pretty difficult. And then, when it shits the bed, literally the instant after getting my attention, it just hurts my soul.
That's fair. I enjoy SAO until it gets to Alicization, and I love SAO because it is no longer bad. I don't care who you are, what you say. I think Alicization is the turning point for SAO.
Yeah, I heard that Alicization is, like,
I tried watching
the worst thing. But I don't know. I'm not willing to, like, put myself in the position to say, like, yeah, actually, I think SAO is pretty cool, because,
Fair.
It's just, it hurts to say.
I mean, the good thing about it is that you don't need to watch any other SAO in order to watch Alicization and understand it. So, you don't have to go through all that pain to watch something that's actually really fucking decent. Like, I'm not gonna praise it, say it's 10 out of 10. I would say it's probably like a 7 or an 8. Maybe even a 6, but it's much better than what SAO would normally be.
You know what recently did the die in the game, die in real life, like trapped in the game situation really well is it's that show on Netflix that everyone's been kind of talking about, Alice in Borderland. That shit is so good. I watched like the whole first season in like a day. That shit is amazing.
It is on my to watch list.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's so good. I can't wait for the second season.
Yeah.
But that's not anime. That's just Japanese people.
If it's not anime, we don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Yeah. Ignore the first 55 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
I'll all be cut in post. Don't worry.
What is my? Anytime I watch something, it's always it was alright, or it was good. It's never been, God, that was so shit. And that goes with every anime I've ever started, I have finished. Every single one, so...
I can't bring myself to do that.
I've just never... Well, besides Fairy Tail, obviously.
Yeah.
Let me reiterate, not Fairy Tail. But I might have to say... Calidea Code might have to be on there. It's either that or it's Wise Man's Grandchild.
You know what sucks about Fairy Tail, just, again, go back on that, you rehashing the shit, is that, like, there were definitely some really cool ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, the whole Dragon Slayer match, that's badass as a concept. And, like...
I really like the, purchasing magic thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like the perfect setting for, like a Western type fantasy, you know? Like, it feels like it's a D&D world, which is cool, because it's like, it's very easy to engage in, and then they just, they're like, haha, Lucy Hartfilia has boobs. Isn't that cool in Poggers? And then that's basically the show, and then, a My Little Pony rehash.
Yeah.
It's, it is what it is.
Fairy Tales, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Neo, you back yet? No, he is not.
There is a mute button on him, so I would imagine not.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Alright, well.
Worst anime I haven't seen, though, Blesser of Einherjar looks really bad.
What? I've never even heard of that.
Oh, it looks like a really, shitty, what is it called? Like a really shitty, isekai anime.
Dude, that's like all that's coming out now is isekai.
Yeah, the Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einherjar, it looks so bad.
I don't think I've even actually watched any of, the isekai stuff that's come out. Because it just feels like it's so,
That's understandable, but
doing it.
I feel like the influx of it, it kind of makes it so that people aren't watching, some of my favorite shows because they're isekai.
Yeah.
But, there's so many good isekai anime, and that's why there's so many, bad ones, too, is because they're all trying to, leech off the success of these good ones.
Yeah. I've heard Konosuba's pretty good.
Konosuba, ReZero.
Yeah, ReZero. I have
Shield Hero.
Overlord, Shield Hero. And then Saga of Tanya the Evil's pretty good. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's pretty good.
Isn't that the German one?
That's
German anime.
Well, it's not.
No, it's not German anime. It's just a German character. That's all I kind of remember about it.
Literally, the only new anime I've watched in the the past year at this point is Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone's so good.
Oh, I just started Dr. Stone.
Oh, I love that show. It's I think they just announced the next season a month or two ago, whatever.
It's currently airing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the second season is?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh shit,
first
okay.
episode came out a couple days ago.
Look at me not paying attention to the world. I still can't believe that JoJo's Part 6 hasn't even been announced. What the hell, man?
It's probably gonna be announced in April, and if it's not, then there will be probably a lot of unhappy people because they're making a big deal out of this upcoming event.
Yeah, I remember hearing, like, something JoJo related is coming in April, and it's just gonna be
Yeah.
like, it's another Rohan OVA! We did
No,
it!
I swear, dude, if it's another like merch drop, I'm gonna be so mad.
No,
They keep
they're gonna
going-
announce their new gacha game for JoJo.
Okay, listen, that would make me happy. I fucking love gacha games.
Oh boy.
I can't get enough. I got like a whole god tier team on Dokkan Battle right now.
Bro,
If I got a JoJo gacha game, I would lose my mind. And also my
what
bank
about-
account.
but what about Genshin Impact?
I was gonna
I-
say, gacha games have no substance, but then you have Genshin Impact, which is, honest to God, an awesome game.
Yeah.
I kind of reached the I don't know, like the sort of end of the base. Like, you know how it first released and there wasn't like a ton of campaign.
Yes.
I kind of got to the end of that, and then I was like, well, I'm never playing this again.
Yo,
See,
back.
I had
Neo's
told
back.
myself, alright, I'm gonna stop playing now because I feel myself getting burnt out. So if I stop playing now, then I'll come back to it like a month later and be on fire, ready to play again. Haven't touched it since.
Yeah.
Neo,
Yeah, it's kind of.
what's your least
So,
favorite
what's up?
anime that you've seen?
Bleach.
That's fair.
I don't hear a lot of people talking shit about Bleach.
Terrible, dude. After first season, fucking terrible, dude. Worst fucking anime I've ever seen, bro. Bro, ours doesn't even try, dude. They're fighting in front of a white fucking screen, dude. The hell's that? Try it, bro. Put some trees in the back. Make
Cherry
some fucking
blossoms.
outlines of buildings, dude.
That's like the exact same problem I have with most of the fairy tale fights, is that they just do like a generic background. Like, alright, go.
And like, it all came down to like who had the bigger fucking sword, bro. Like at the end, it's just terrible.
Yeah.
Like people call it like one of the big three or whatever, right? Because it's like Naruto, Bleach, and then One Piece.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, dude. It's fucking stupid.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite, but it did piss me off the most, and you guys heard me talking about this the other day, so I'll just keep it kind of brief. Controversial opinion. I fucking despise the last 60 episodes of Hunter x Hunter so much.
Yeah.
See, I've got another
Wait.
controversial opinion for you. I despise every episode of Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, like, it definitely had problems, like, before the whole show became a problem. They should have introduced the whole power system earlier. Because, like, what is that? You're just gonna have, like, 25 episodes where the power system doesn't exist yet? And it's not like a JoJo situation where it was like, okay, this is a new, like, this is way in the future, this is a different time, the new characters, whatever. It's just the same dudes, but for the first half of the show, they're like, powers don't exist. They're just punching people and running fast. But
Hell
just
yeah.
the whole Chimera Ant arc is painful, and it's just so long and so not worth the time or effort. And I'm not gonna waste a ton of time complaining about it, but it's just,
You know,
oh my
I
god.
haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, but I have read about it. I've read like reviews about it, so I do acknowledge it as like a top like tier anime. I just
Yeah.
haven't seen it.
It's so weird. People either like love or despise the last half of the show, like I do.
I just
There's like no in between.
I mean, well, for starters, what in between could there really be? I mean, if it's that long of a show and you've gotten to that point, it's either, oh man, they satisfied me, or oh man, this fucking blows. There's not going to be in like, yeah, it was alright. No, you invested time into this.
Yeah.
You either wasted it or you were good. See, and that's why I don't like it. I cannot invest myself in an anime that is so fucking long. I can't do it.
I just started watching One Piece, so like I'm only on like, episode 10. I haven't watched like 3 weeks.
Best anime of all time.
It's just so hard because I know that there are like 1,000 episodes.
After One Punch Man.
One Punch Man's top tier. Mob Psycho's better though. Sorry.
What?
What do you mean? What? Mob Psycho's way better.
I
Mob
don't like
Psycho.
Kevin. Fuck Kevin.
I mean, I've got to. I mean, I haven't seen Mob
Mob
Psycho.
Psycho is better than One Punch Man. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I haven't seen Mob Psycho, but I would also have to agree, specifically because One Punch Man only has the one season, and I feel like they could have done better.
Read the manga.
Wait, what are
Hello?
you talking about?
Oh, sorry, I thought we were
One
talking
Punch
about anime, not manga.
One Punch Man
Okay,
has
but
2
like,
seasons.
I mean, shit.
In
without
terms of
anime-
manga, I
without
don't know.
manga, there's
I think Christian is opting out of acknowledging the second season's existence.
No, I know it is there. I just wait. No, there's a second. I thought it was. I thought there wasn't a second
No.
season of.
No,
One
No, they made a
Punch.
second season.
Oh,
fucking amazing.
okay.
Yeah, people were just really mad because like the animation got downgraded really hard or something.
This dude is the wrong studio. It's a different studio, but
Yeah.
dude, honestly, that's what I like. At first, I was like, oh, it's a different studio. They're gonna fuck it up, dude. But nah, like if you could just get past the animation, which is not even that bad, the storyline, the comedy, like the satire, it's all still there, bro. It's so
Yeah.
good.
That's Mob Psycho. Have you seen Mob Psycho or no?
I've seen it.
Okay,
It's
I
good.
just
No, I love it because it's the same
Yeah.
artist. Yeah, I
Yeah.
fucking love the guy. But it's One Punch Man, dude. Like I've read the manga for One Punch Man, dude. I'm up to date on it. It's so good. The art is so fucking good, dude. I just think I feel like Mob has the potential to get like to it, but I don't think it's as good as One Punch.
have you read the? Okay, this is now a manga podcast. Have you read the manga for Mob Psycho?
I don't have it.
Okay, so there's only like because they did season 2, so there's actually there's like 4 or 5 chapters left in the manga before it finishes that they haven't animated. So probably it's gonna make a movie. But it's a really really satisfying conclusion. I'm not gonna spoil it. Mob finishes his character arc in a really really nice way that I didn't expect.
Wait, okay,
Um,
so the anime is done, or the whole thing is done.
Yeah, the manga's done.
So is that why it's better than One Punch because it's finished?
Maybe, and like I don't know, I haven't gone super far into One Punch beyond like what I know about the anime because I generally choose not to read manga unless it's something that I'm like obsessed with. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
so
I
as far
mean,
as
like,
anime goes, I think I thought that Mob Psycho was better anyway, just because I don't know, Mob's character is really cool. I feel like Mob is kind of what Saitama
I feel like because it's
is
more
supposed
relatable.
to be. Yeah, so he's just more relatable, I think.
We're all like little, like, dorky, like nerdy, whatever the fuck. Like him, like shy, fucking not shy, but I don't know. I feel like it's just more relatable to people. Like Saitama's not relatable. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So I guess it's sort of like Mob is more relatable, but also goes through basically the same character struggles that Saitama does.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
How so? How does he go through the same struggles?
They're both kind of centered around the idea, like, I mean, they're obviously related in the way that they're both obscenely powerful and no one can possibly touch them.
But the thing
And-
is, Saitama knows that. Mom
Yeah.
doesn't know that.
Yeah, I guess Saitama kind of ended up with the whole like, okay, yeah, this is who I am, and it kind of sucks I can't find anyone stronger. Whereas Mob goes through, like, okay, so like, yeah, I have powers. I know I have powers, but I'm just a normal dude. It doesn't make me special.
See, because I feel like, because Mob Psycho's more like a, they're building him up like some character development type anime. Whereas
Yeah.
I think One Punch is literally a character that's been developed, and it's just his story after.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they're both amazing shows. So
Yeah, they're both really good. I guess I'm just biased too because One Punch was like first also, and I just absolutely love that shit. So. Yeah, I'm
Well.
gonna start reading that too.
What's everybody watching right now? Anyone on to anything new? Anybody just finish anything?
I'm gonna let someone else go first because I talk a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you did just talk a shit ton. Cody!
I don't know. Still doing the same things that I talked about last time. I'm almost back to being caught up on AOT.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Need to start.
I'm yeah.
Cool.
I'm watching Naruto and stuff like that.
Oh, that's right. You're barely watching Naruto, right?
Yeah.
That's still so like weird to me. Like, How long have you been into anime?
Since like it's been like 5 years.
Yeah, bro. Like 5 years and you haven't seen Naruto. That's so weird to me because it's like always. It's always.
Well,
From,
I watched like the first couple of episodes when I was first getting into it, and I didn't really like the first episodes, so I stopped. But I don't know. Recently, I was just like, I'll watch some more of it, and then I got into it because it got good after a while.
That's exactly what I did with Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I'm like 3 episodes into Naruto, and I haven't watched a new episode in like 4 years. So.
that's okay. That's crazy to me because everyone that I've met, Naruto's always like their first. It's like their gateway like anime.
My first was Dragon Ball because my brother used to watch it. Like I have all the box sets and shit.
Yeah, that too. It's always Dragon Ball and Naruto. Like mine was like Hellsing. These two I know. There's like, I think. Well, what was yours, Oreo?
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater. Right?
That was one of my first 2. Great
That's a
show.
good one. This is a good one. And then, but yeah, like it's just weird not like for people like barely like for people being into anime that long just to like not watch Naruto. I feel it's weird. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that obviously he doesn't stay this way, and I know that. I just think Naruto's kind of annoying.
No, he stays that way.
Yeah, that's what stopped me from watching it originally.
That's why I've never watched it.
I don't. I mean, I loved it at first because it was one of my first, not my first, but one of them. They're probably like the first 5. And I loved it, and then I started branching out to other anime like One Piece and shit, and Naruto was trash.
Yeah.
It's dead to me. I have a tattoo for Sasuke's curse mark, but it's dead to me.
Yeah, part of the reason like the main character for Black Clover is one of the reasons I can't bring myself to watch it. Just seeing him every episode just screaming at like the most irritable levels of all time. It's like stopping me.
That's what it was for me with My Hero, dude. Like hearing Brian fucking episode, like, bro, you're a bitch. I just couldn't do it.
Deku!
I feel like My Hero just got kind of old for me because I was really into it for the first couple seasons, and I was just like, I just lost interest super hard.
I still enjoy it a lot. I love the idea of the show just too much. The characters, I like a few of them. Most of them I don't really care for. It's mostly just the setting that keeps me going.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
movies.
it's a
Holy
pretty
shit.
cool power system.
Holy shit, the movies though.
I've only seen the first
God.
one. Do they have more now?
There's 2. There's Heroes Rising and A Tale of Two Heroes. Heroes Rising is a masterpiece to me. Holy shit.
My Hero community really be like, listen, I know they're teenagers, but listen.
Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah. So currently, actually, I just finished quite a few things. I finished Sakura no Pet no Kanojo, or the pet girl of Sakura. I think
Oh
its
my
name
God.
is. It's got nothing to do with the title, surprisingly. Someone told me it was about cat girls. I was lied to. I instead got a.
You went into it with the lotion in one hand and the toilet paper in the other, and you're like, cat girls?
No, I ended up coming out crying because it's a romance slice of life. Hey. But then I also watched. Oh boy, I have to pull them up. I can never remember the name of the movies, but they were really good.
Didn't you say you watched Your Lie in April or something?
No, I watched Your Name,
Mm.
and then I watched A Silent Voice.
Okay, that's the one with the deaf girl, right?
Yes, I have seen Your Lie in April, but that's not what I recently watched. But I recently watched Your Name, A Silent Voice. I watched both of the Gurren Lagann movies. And then I watched Sakura So. So I finished quite a few things. And currently I'm watching Dr. Stone.
Did you see Neil in the chat said Catboy's better than all?
Fox Girls or Cat Girls? I have to agree with you, Doodles. Fox Girls are definitely better. If I wanted
It's
cat
just a known fact.
I mean, if I wanted cat girls, you're just supposed to watch. Where is it? Let me go find it.
I don't appreciate that everyone is leaving out bunny girls. That's fucked up.
I mean, My Sin is great and all, but like,
I mean, she's not a real bunny girl.
yeah, that too. But I'd much rather have her than an actual one. Gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like regular real women. Yeah, true 3D women.
I can't do the 3D ones. They just don't do it anymore.
Gross.
I've abandoned my humanity, JoJo.
No, but
Gross,
okay, so I
3D
won't
women? How do you even do that, dude?
like I said last episode, I won't watch a silent voice or any of those movies because I don't want to cry. Like I feel like I have this this toxic masculinity type thing where I can't cry, and I don't want to because I have to keep up this, like, I don't know what it is. So I won't watch them because I feel like I'm gonna cry.
See, I did the same thing.
What if we all call you a pussy for not crying? Will that like reverse psychology it?
No, it won't.
No, damn.
Well, see, I was the same way for a long time, and then I accidentally watched Slice of Life, and I was like, I think it's worth it. I thought it was worth it.
Okay, look, okay, it's kind of weird, right? I'll let you guys in on some little, like, secret. Okay, I'm not sure if I can say that. Can I say porn? You can just cut it out if I can't say it.
Probably.
Pretty sure I already said porn at some point in the podcast, so.
Yeah, Kevin does enjoy porn.
Well then,
Cool.
so this is it's kind of like this idea that I had where I never ever wanted to come across gay porn or watch it, like even if I was curious. I never wanted to do it because if I watched it and like my dick got hard, I would have been gay. That's my whole, like, that was my thought process. Like, if I see it and my dick's hard, I'm gay, and I don't want to be gay. Not that there's anything against gay people. I just don't want to be gay.
And now you understand why I like anime women.
So it's like,
Dude.
that's how it is. I just like trying to separate myself from this shit. That way I won't do this. Like I don't want to watch those movies because I don't want to.
That's fair.
If I cry, then I'm a bitch.
No, I was like that for a while, and then I had what I would call a political awakening, and then once I got into politics, I was like, wait, why do I care about any of this shit? Fucking people are hot, make dick hard, and that's my thing. It's like I don't care. It's just like some people are hot, some people aren't. Is what it is.
That's true.
K-On! Anybody? Isn't that the music one?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but that is definitely on my list.
Dude, the only slice of life I've ever actually watched any of my own volition is Nichijou. Because that shit is hilarious.
I need you to stop for a second. I know you have a figure of her, now you just need a jar. Alright, continue.
Oh no. Jar. Where's the jar? Yeah, Nichijou and, like, I think about half of JoJo's Part 4 could be considered slice of life, but with stands. So, that's, like, the only...
I don't know, I cannot agree with the JoJo one.
What do you mean? Dude, half of Part 4 is them just dicking around in town.
Yeah, but that's also not a slice of life.
It has slice of life elements.
It has slice of life elements, but
elements.
You could not consider it a slice of life.
It's slice of life-ish. Literally, my favorite episode of that entire series is Let's Go to an Italian Restaurant, or whatever it's called.
Oh, of course, actually. I really like that episode, too.
Okay, also, the only show that I'm... Or your certain things to edit out. God damn it, how many times do they mention porn? The only show that I've, like, recently started up was Attack on Titan, but I've already watched, like, halfway into the second season, but I came back to it recently and realized that I had no idea what was happening. Like, I heard some not spoilery, but I heard, like, about the plot of Season 3, and I was like, did I miss, like, a whole lot of content or something? So I just restarted it. I'm on, like, episode 3 right now.
I'm gonna say, I saw
AOT
the
is one
whole
of the
first
best
season.
anime.
I think it is too. Again, I only saw the first season, but it was fucking amazing. The only okay, actually, I don't even know anymore. I don't remember. I just remember his mom beginning. So spoilers. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, spoilers
I
for
mean, if
this
you
like
haven't seen
decade-old
AOT
anime
yet-
at this point.
If you haven't seen
Man.
AOT yet, like you're not gonna see it. I don't know what to tell you guys. So
I think that's not true. Considering season 4 is now coming out, that might entice a lot of people to come and watch it.
Yeah.
come on. It's
I think they
AOT,
could've-
like that's like
It doesn't matter how old is it, as long as it's getting new content, people are bound to start watching it. Now, if you said something like Evangelion, yeah, no, that's their fault. They either should have seen it by now, or it just doesn't matter because they've already.
I just watched Cowboy Bebop spoiler free for the first time like a year ago. So
Listen,
that show is ancient.
My theory on this is that if you can avoid telling a spoiler to the
Always
masses,
do.
you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Even if it's for like, decades old stuff. You should.
Guys, Voldemort is actually the guy in the turban in Harry Potter.
No, I agree with you, but I'm just saying, like, if you do get spoiled in the end, I think, oh well, that kind of sucks, but you know, it's been out for so long, so.
Well, I figure if you go out of your way to spoil something for somebody, or you spoil it for somebody and don't apologize, the thing is that you're ruining the show for for a first-time watcher.
Yeah.
And so you're basically making it so that less people will watch that show because you're spoiling it for people that haven't seen it. So
well,
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, if someone's like, "Hey, I'm thinking about watching this show," and then you go like, "Oh, here's how it ends." By the way, it's like, okay, well, never mind. That's the problem that I have with, because I've been trying to get my girlfriend into more anime. We're up to part 4. We're starting part 5 in JoJo's right now.
ooh.
And I have the problem of I love to ramble about random bullshit that I like. So I already told her the entire plot of Full Metal Alchemist. And then now I'm like, we should watch Full Metal Alchemist. And she's like, I already know what happens though. And I'm like, but it's so good to see it play out.
God, you really shouldn't have. That's such a good experience, too.
Well, the thing is, I didn't think I would get her to watch anything. And then I got her to watch most of JoJo. So I was like, oh shit, there's actually like...
Hold on, did you
Oh,
tell
no.
her Full Metal 2003, I think it was? Or
I've
did
only
you-
ever seen Brotherhood. So,
Ah.
yeah.
Brotherhood is definitely the better watch.
It definitely is. I was just hoping that he spoiled the other one for her.
I mean, to be fair, if we started watching it, the chances of her remembering the actual plot are next to nothing. Because usually I ramble about shit at like 2 in the morning, but still.
Well, you should wait longer to get her into that one then. Just so she has more time to not remember it while you're watching.
Yeah.
Because that's genuinely a good experience. Brotherhood was awesome.
Brotherhood's like one of the best shows. Like, not even anime, it's just one of the best shows I've ever seen.
ever.
Brotherhood's so good.
Yep. Time to go plug all my 10 rated anime on my list, and let's go find out. Okay, so here we go. We're starting off with Code Geass, Gurren Lagann, Full
Gurren
Metal
Lagann, yeah.
Alchemist, Angel
Yeah.
Beats. I'm not going to say that one because no one will agree with me.
Wait, say it. No, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
Don't fucking do that shit, bro.
Guilty Crown, Your Lie in April,
I don't even know what that is.
The Silent Voice, and then Your Name.
Okay.
All 10 rated for me. And it's
Dude, have you seen Princess Mononoke?
I have not.
Okay, that is one of my favorite Ghibli. It's probably my favorite Ghibli movie and one of my favorite just anime movies in general. Princess Mononoke is so good.
I don't tend to like Ghibli films, and I know that's a horrifying sentence.
No, okay, like I get that because a lot of them are like this one's slow too. A lot of them are pretty slow, but it's a real jarring experience going from something like Totoro to Princess Mononoke. It's insane. It's ridiculous. That's like it's a talk about more like I'm gonna have my girlfriend watch probably Totoro next week, either Totoro or Spirited Away. And not because I want to watch either of those movies again. I've seen them too many times. But just because I want to watch Princess Mononoke. But it's so much better if you have the shock value from going from something like Totoro to Mononoke.
Yeah, I got it. I just don't like anime films. I've barely seen any at this point.
I mean, me neither. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen any actually.
I saw both of the Gurren Lagann movies.
There are movies?
Yeah, they're retellings of the show with extra scenes, and the story is slightly changed.
Okay,
And
sick.
when I say
watched
slightly, it's more than slightly, but it's not completely different. So
those. Like the essential beats are still there.
yes,
Wait,
and
but I have-
I literally just finished them last night. I will gladly, after we're done here, watch them again with you. If you want to, because I fucking loved them.
Yeah,
I have seen a movie. My bad. It was Made in Abyss, the only anime movie I've ever seen.
What's it called?
Made in
Made in
Abyss.
Abyss.
You know what anime movie
Loved
is
it.
shockingly good? That shit right there. Dragon Ball Super Broly, weirdly good.
Oh, never seen Dragon Ball.
All right, well,
You know,
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
what?
I think we should end it soon.
yeah, probably.
I'll let you finish your thought here, though.
I was just gonna say it. If Dragon Ball Super comes back and they don't have the animation team from that movie, there's no point in watching the show. Because regular Dragon Ball Super looks terrible, and that movie looks fucking amazing.
I disagree. I didn't think it looked terrible. I didn't.
Anime movie I've seen is
Howl's Moving Castle.
I love that movie.
But if you haven't seen it, then why would you say it's better than all other Ghibli films?
Because Hal's hot, okay?
No, Howl's Moving Castle is the best Ghibli film, but it's not the best anime movie. I started my thought, but then I was like, I'm trying to think of one of my favorite anime movies, but I can't determine it. I guess like the Saga of Tiny the Evil one is good. I guess.
Fair.
I don't know. Every title you guys have said, I have not known what you guys are talking about.
Hold on, let me. Maybe you'll understand you'll get the Japanese title for it.
Yeah, that'll help.
That'll help.
Yeah, don't worry. It's called. Oh really? It's just Yojo Senki. Alright.
Oh yeah, dude. Actually, that's my favorite. No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay.
I know Yojo Senki.
You had me for a second. I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah,
That reminds me, my freshman year of high school, I tried to talk to someone about My Hero Academia, and for some reason I said the Japanese title.
I said Boku
Boku no Hero. That ends it.
They were talking about like Naruto or something. Like, have you guys seen Boku no Hero Academia?
Wait, you haven't seen My Hero? You haven't read you don't read manga? Do you read any manga? Whatever. The fuck.
The fucking snarl.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end it.
Wizard.
Alright, you have Kevin. You have 5 seconds to shout anything out. Go.
Go follow twitchtv.sensa, that's SEHNSA, and my actual name is Jacob. This has all
You're
been a
done.
lie.
Alright, doodled. 5 seconds. Alright, well, he put into chat something. I'll say it during mine. Fine. Alright, Neo, 5 seconds. Go.
Twitch.tv/HateNioh. Hate. Like hate.
Alright, that's it. Alright, so I'm the host. I get as much time as I want. Go follow twitch.tv/doodled_wizard.
Doodled Wizard.
Yeah, no, I was going to say your name anyways. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, that's all. Get fucked.